What is going on, everybody? I want to discuss the price drop that Microsoft has made to the Xbox One. Alright, I would applaud Microsoft for making a very smart decision because it's a very great price point to match your competitive Sony. Now that the Xbox One is in the $400 price mark and the Kinect has been separated, you give the consumer the option to say that they like Kinect and the idea that you're selling them a promise, because I don't really see much promise in Kinect other than streaming. You know, I feel like this generation, these gaming consoles work best for streaming, like with the camera. Even myself, with me owning the PlayStation camera, I was about to call it the PSI, but owning the PlayStation camera for the PS4, I only found it as good as streaming. All of the other extra things that you can really deal with is just not as useful to me personally. Same thing goes with Kinect. I would just rather not use it, but for live streaming from my Twitch. Now that Microsoft has dropped the price point, how will the sales war continue in the next 6 to 7 months from now? Will Microsoft catch up? Will it be will Sony continue to still keep the lead, and then it won't be much of an issue there because everybody praises the PS4, the gaming console for the gamers. But in any case, how will Sony respond to this? Right now, I feel like Sony has a nice comfortable lead, but with Xbox One matching your price point, you gotta be a little bit worried, Sony. You just have to be a little bit worried that they may catch up to your sales, especially with Microsoft having just they're kind of beating you right now in the AAA department. Not saying games as a total, because right now I know that the PS4 has more games, despite those games being indie games. They have more games to offer, but in the AAA department, this is where Microsoft has the clear lead as of now. So I mean, I'm just throwing my 2 cents, right? If I was Sony, you know, because I've been seeing a trend here. Like every time, like an event comes, it seems like Microsoft always goes first. They make an announcement, and Sony just has like the right counter. So I feel like a little bit Sony's kind of playing off what Microsoft is doing, seeing how the industry reacts to what Microsoft decides to, and then they adjust accordingly. That's just my 2 cents. Now, if I was Sony, this is what I would do. It's like, okay, Microsoft has lowered their system without Kinect $400 just to give a little one up, and this doesn't even have to be permanent. This could be temporary. I would do something as, you know, counters to say the PlayStation 4 now will come with the PlayStation camera at the same price point, included in every PS4 purchase for $399, you know, or PlayStation 4 now $379.89. You know, something like that, just to kind of one them up, you know. But that's just my 2 cents. Now going forward, I'm very interested to see how the sales is going to go forward. Will Microsoft start being more truthful and saying, all right, this many Xbox Ones has been sold, as opposed to 5 million Xbox One has been shipped. I don't care what's been shipped, Microsoft. We want to know what's sold. Sony tells us what consoles has been sold, not the amount of consoles has been shipped. Same thing Microsoft should be doing to keep things fair. Anyway, what are your thoughts on that matter? Let me know in that comment section below. This is Jay Silver from S&N Tech. I'm out, y'all. Later.